narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off.
Yeah, I got my broadcast up. We just need someone to check. My shit here quick. But we ain't ever gonna be able to play away with this shit. We need somebody. What's up? You wanna just go? Yeah. Let's count off. Go ahead, man. You count it. You count off. Are you ready? You talking to me? All right, let's go. You ready? Count off.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the London Bulldogs. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. We'll check on his status when we get back. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The first carry now, this is Johnson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Johnson. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
God damn.
They sack him back at the 42. You never want to give up a sack. And from the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Look at what he's done.
Move.
I have nothing to do.
Don't mess with me right now, please.
On 1st down, Casey, space to maneuver at the 40.
God.
And he takes it across. DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. It was Mike Hilton up to make the tackle.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to form inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions 36.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
On 3rd down, it's Casey, and he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
That's the best I could ever have.
Casey.
The
tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to
very ugly.
On the defensive side, 5 straight runs.
5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
My puppy.
From the 29,
Look
Winston.
at my cat.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty.
Get back up here.
Return this one to the 30-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward. That's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On 2nd down, Johnson. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Look, it's a nice drive. Yep. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Steps away to his left.
Damn it.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Buchanan. Able to get him for a loss of about
Don't start that, y'all.
Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
He wants a sack. He got it. The throw in the middle. Will be taken down, but not before.
Madison, please don't. I'm begging you, don't start doing that right now.
It's a first down.
Today's football, the receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big time play by the defense.
A first down run not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Let's go, baby.
To Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. We're scoreless after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they got it with a 1st and 10. Rodgers now on 1st down. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Damn it.
It's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time, a lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Play here for a touchdown.
Hey,
Short kick here.
don't do
Fielded at
that.
the 17. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Dad, I'm bored.
No, you ain't bored.
Yes, I'm bored.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he's got this down to the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, They'll get to that end zone real fast.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it'll be second down. Here's second and 10 now from the 35. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On third down, it's Casey, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Now Winston on fourth down. He's got Evans. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. From the red zone now, Winston. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
It's fourth down.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On fourth, they'll go again and try it once more. Back to throw. Miller, flush to his right. And a big loss. And the Lions will take over. Chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, I'm sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there. I'm going straight to rah-rah. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down. Got to be positive.
No. No. Get this one.
Super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man down the road with a back for a toe game? And then you've got great eyes
and showing those hands. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. On second down, it's Casey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 23 here on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And they'll start with great field. 41-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On first down, Casey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up in what's been so far a tough game for them. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning them into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. And the great veteran Eric Berry back to knock that one away. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what...
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Jameis to throw it. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. This time they stay on the ground. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
7 yards there and a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Casey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 44.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. On first down, Casey trying to run inside, but nothing there. Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Winston. He finds his target. It's Evans. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
This is caught. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Winston now. And it's caught. Touchdown. Mike Evans with touchdown number 8 on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. That'll be taken in the end zone. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll run on first down. Johnson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the 45 on second down, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked up by Levante David. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. On first down, it's Casey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Right back to him on first down. And he's got this down to the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They'll run on first down. Casey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Watch the screen.
From the 29, Winston. And, Jameis intercepted a third time. Darius Slay with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Pretty effective blitz there to stop the draw play right in its tracks.
And actually, when they blitz, draw play's supposed to work very well. You're supposed to have them bypass the runner, and he slips past them. But they put their eyes in the right place, took away all the creases, and slowed him down in a big way.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Throwing is Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Detroit. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. That's taken inside his own 40. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have an excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On first down, it's Casey. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown! A great play there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On play action. Now Rodgers. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 44. And his guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. Welcome back now here in London, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. And it's caught. Touchdown. Mike Evans. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here, as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's able to get up here to the 26. The first down screen pass, good for 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Rodgers. Screen play, Johnson. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. A nice pickup on first down, 7 yards. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Continuing to steadily move the ball down the field. Not big play after big play, but these moderate gains getting him first downs.
And you know what they add up to, right? If you continue that pace and you continue to move it downfield, they add up into 6 points. That's exactly what you're looking for.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. On first down, Rodgers. James has got it. Complete. A gain of 6 there on first. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Lions on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 18. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Miller on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. On second down now, it's Casey.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he picks up the first.
Hey, good game,
They
KG.
get the first. The decision to run on 3rd medium winds up being a good one. They'll run on first down. Casey, and he's brought down at the 20.
You hear me, K-Tons?
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Alrighty then.
It looks like he'll throw up here. And this is caught by Evans. And brought down, but not before they get it in.
Breaking route.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Casey, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over.
It was spirit crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
They were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive.
Here, Dad, are you playing another game after this?
I think you're exactly right. You can see them sag on their sideline.
All right, I got to run take the Star Wars game back.
Be over.
All right.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take it the next one?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that.
Come on.
I remember one time I was on
And
a
like,
team,
it's
and
somewhere
we were
that's
losing
really
late in a
obvious.
game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And it was called a run play.